Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08 and welcome to the 5th episode of my second 1 Billion Iron Ingot Challenge. In today's episode, I am going to be setting up a rice farm. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a really good system to get slime right now, and rice is one of those things that I can use to get slime to make sticky pistons. So I'm not actually making slime. I'll be making rice slime balls, which can be used to make sticky pistons. But anyways, before I do that, I need to improve my storage over here because this is getting full very rapidly. Now, one thing I can do with this crafting station apparently is I can work with modular storage. So with modular storage from RF Tools, let's actually go to RF Tools real fast. There is the modular storage unit, which is right here, and then within that you place one of these storage modules. So what I'm going to be doing is I actually have a modular storage because I was testing this out to make sure it would work. I have a tier 1 storage module. Unfortunately, the tier 1 storage module has virtually almost identical to, it can store almost identical number of items as the diamond chest can, but what we can do is we can go ahead and upgrade this to a tier 2 or a tier 3 storage module. Now we can do that with this right here. So let's actually I might have to make a new one of these. I'm not really sure. Actually, it looks like I need another chest, and I should need 2 more chests because I would really like to make the tier 3 variant if I can. The tier 3 variant is a little bit expensive because it requires gold blocks and block of redstone and 2 blocks of quartz, but that shouldn't actually be a problem. The blocks of quartz aren't as expensive as a lot of the other blocks. The gold is going to be a little bit expensive, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways because I do have a little extra gold and I can always mine some if I need some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, let's pick up this first. Let's put the tier 3 variant in there. Let's pick it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. Things are going to go everywhere for a second. And then I'm going to put everything back in. And that shouldn't take but just a little bit of time. Cool. Got most of the stuff back in there by now. That's backwards. So now I should be able to access everything right here, which is fantastic. Lots of extra space now. So I'm using 109 stacks out of 300. That's pretty good. Let's get back out a few things here, and you can sort things. So let's get my water buckets back out. I have 2 of them now, and I also have some spare buckets over here that I crafted between episodes because that's going to be pretty valuable. What I want to do is I want to make a farm. So I went exploring just a little bit. Here's some of the stuff I found while I was exploring. I found iridium shard, which will be extremely useful in the future. I will need that to start some of my stuff with NuclearCraft. I found these capacitors. Who knows if any of them are any good, but they are for Ender IO machines. I will need them in the future, or I might be able to use them in the future. Who knows? Did I find anything else? These nebulous hearts are really useful because they craft into ender pearls, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. So now I have a few ender pearls to play with, which will be fantastic because, especially early on, ender pearls are kind of hard to come by because fighting endermen can be kind of a task with iron armor if you're not careful. So yeah, found some good stuff. It was in a pyramid. Anyways, let's get back to the task at hand, which is making a rice farm. What I want to do is, or how I want to do this is, I want to use the mod industrial foregoing for this, and I'm going to be using a plant gatherer and a plant sower. So the plant, let's see if we can't find those. Here's the plant sower. It's made like this. I totally forgot I don't have plastic, so I'm going to have to do something about that. To make plastic, we need... we might be able to use rubber, but I don't have rubber either. So to make plastic, you need... what's the basic machine here? There's a machine I need to get plastic. Okay, latex processing unit is one thing I will need. So let's go ahead and make that. I need 2 furnaces. Okay, where did you go? Oh, I don't have an iron gear. I was like, I knew I had the machine frames somewhere, so okay, so the next thing I need is a tree fluid extractor. Obviously this is a pretty easy recipe, so let's just grab one of those. Need another iron gear. There we go. Tree fluid extractor. Okay, so what I need to do with this is I need to set it up. I don't think this needs power. I can't quite remember. No, this does not need power. I need to put a log in front of it. And let's actually place it right here. Will this work? I think this will work. So slowly it'll gather up latex. And while that's happening, let's get some. I'm gonna need some fluiduct, I think, because that is a liquid there. So let's go to fluiduct, and this shouldn't be too hard to make. It's pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and make like a stack of it. I'll use it in the future. And then I need a servo. And then I will need to place the latex processing unit beside it. I think this needs power. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I don't want to run conduit outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a tank. So I would like a portable tank from the mod. I can't remember if it's from thermodynamics or thermal expansion. Okay, so it is from thermal expansion. So it's a pretty simple recipe, to be honest. This will hold 20 buckets worth of stuff. I accidentally sorted my inventory. No, I didn't. I just moved the wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the latex to a tank. And let's just put the tank right here. And I should be able to servo this out into the tank. Cool. Cool. So then in here somewhere, I'm going to set up the latex processing unit, which will make little chunks of dried rubber. Okay, I didn't see those. So I was nervous that they despawned or something. Sorry about that. Anyways, you know what? Let's get rid of a bunch of crap that I have. I will need the dirt later. Latex processing unit. Let's find a place for it. Let's put it over here. I will need to put the tank above it. And I know I have some conduit over here that I can pretty easily run just over. So I need to grab some conduit real fast. And by conduit, I mean flux duct. Because industrial foregoing machines use RF. So we can put our latex processing unit right there. And then let's item duct it to a chest. Yeah, I think that'll be the best way to go here. So I'm going to need another servo. I need more iron nuggets apparently. There we go. And then I also need that item duct there. I should only need one. And then let's also grab a chest. I should have some sort of chest in here. I'm not sure what. Have an iron chest. That'll do fine. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. This latex processing unit makes little dried rubber. And let me see this. It'll make these tiny dry rubbers, which I can turn into dry rubber, and I can automate that. And I might use that factorizer because I don't think the factorizer uses energy. So let me see if I can't find that factorizer basic. Okay, so that seems to be pretty easy. We'll grab some iron gears. We'll grab a device frame. I really need to mine some copper at some point, it looks like. What don't I have? Device frame, servo, factorizer. Okay, so that's... let's grab some flux duct because I'm going to have to move some stuff. And let's, once again, get rid of some stuff we don't need. Because my inventory is just a little bit crowded. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this. Because I'm going to have a factorizer right here. And this will be input from the left, output to the right. What will happen is it'll output the dried rubber over here, and then it actually needs to be smelted to make into plastic. So that can automatically be handled by this system I already have in place, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the latex processing unit should be able to go right here, and that means I just need to run a little bit more flux duct. And that should get some power real quick. Shoot, do I need to give this thing water? I didn't realize that. Totally forgot about that. So there are fairly simple ways to get me some water. Yeah, not going to be using that. I know there's a thermal expansion machine that does this, so... aqueous accumulator, that's what it is. So I'm going to have to make one of these and then set that up. Ooh, this is really turning into a runaround. Okay, so I need another device frame, need another copper gear. Aqueous accumulator, I need iron gears. Let's just make 64. I'm using a lot of them, might as well. Let's, you know what, let's just make another stack of these as well. I'll be using those. Okay, so here's an aqueous accumulator. How these things function, and I need to grab some fluid duct before I actually do that. I already have it made. Derp. So how these things function is they need water on at least 2 sides before they can function properly. That'll be pretty easy. I can put... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it all the way down here. And it doesn't really matter that... there won't actually be sand underneath this wall, but, you know, who cares? It's Minecraft. Okay, so this thing should be getting water. It is, and it can automatically output, so I don't need a servo or anything. So that should give this water. That's cool. I do have covers, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see here. Cover. And that will make this look nice. There we go. Okay, so to make, okay, there's a witch. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Where are you? The good thing is, if you can hit a witch before it hits you, you're probably going to be in good shape. I don't like dealing with them because they can poison me. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to pick up that tank. And actually, I should build another tank. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. And because I built a bunch of servos, I have what I need. So let's grab this. Let's grab my tank. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap this tank out with this tank. This tank we can put hopefully right here. And then I can wrench it to be output to the bottom. It should output the latex to here. This should accept the tiny dry rubber, which should make it into the bigger rubber chunks as soon as it gets 9 of these. And then it should smelt up into plastic sheets. That's the plan anyways. Let's see if it worked. Dry rubber. Perfect. I'm excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away while this makes some plastic sheets because I need some of those. But it shouldn't be too long and I'll have enough plastic to get rolling. I think I only need 4 plastic because I need 2 for each the plant gatherer and the plant sower. So I'm going to wait for that thing to work for a little while and then I will be right back. I now have the dried rubber, or the plastic rather, that I need. So let's get started. What I need is a plant sower, a plant gatherer, and I actually need a couple of range upgrades. I didn't mention that before because I thought of it afterwards. But each range upgrade needs 2 plastic itself, so I needed 8 plastic total. I have that now, so let's go ahead and make the plant sower and plant gatherer. I need to make a few things here. I need to make some pistons. I'm not sure if I need more than that, but let's not make more than that for right now. I need a flower pot. I might need 2, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 there. And then here's a plant sower, so that's cool. And then I need the plant gatherer. For the plant gatherer, I need a few things that I don't have. Some gold gears. I need a couple of iron axes, it looks like, but that's not a problem. And neither is the iron hoe that I need. Okay, let's see here. And then I should be able to make this plant gatherer. Cool. And then I need some range upgrades as well. So let's do that. There are different range upgrades here. Basically, they just add range to the machines. The machines themselves do not have very much range, but through range upgrades, we can change that. And basically, the more advanced the material you use, the higher the range. What I'm going to be going for today is the silver range upgrades. So let's first get some glass. So let's do this. And then I should be able to make a couple of these. Fantastic. So let's just put those right there. Let's get rid of some stuff we don't need. And then one more thing I want to do is I want to grab a wand of some sort. So let's go ahead and get a builder's wand. This will help me, excuse me. This will help me place dirt down a lot more efficiently. So that's why I did that. I have some dirt with me. I have some cactus that I'm also going to farm. And then in addition, I need to grab those rice seeds that I have. Right now I don't have very many. And I don't remember where I put them, which is a problem. I think they're over here. Yes, rice seeds. So this is what I'm going to be farming. And we're going to be farming it right out back over here. So let's find the middle here. Let's place down the plant gatherer, actually. Let's do that first. And then let's throw in the range upgrade. So normally the plant sower has a range of 1 around it. So what we need to do is basically the tier just adds, like the tier 1 variant adds 1 additional range, and then the tier 2 additional range, tier 3 additional. So basically this is default range, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6. So I should be able to put the plant sower right here, and it should have enough range. So 1, or default 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be perfect. And we can go ahead and place that in there. What I need to do is I need to rip up this land. So and to make this a little bit easier to see, that should be perfect. One there. Good thing I can fly. And then we just need to kind of square this off. And then I just need to replace all this with dirt, which is where the builder's one comes in, because it will allow me to place the dirt a lot faster. Almost there. Almost got them all. And then boom. Okay, dirt. I'm not sure if I have enough, to be honest. I actually kind of don't think I do have enough dirt, and if I don't, I can just gather some more off camera and then we'll be fine. I do want to change the mode of this builder's wand. Do that by hitting the M key. Actually, I should not have placed this dirt yet because I need flux duct. I need to run some flux duct. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an energy cell up top, because I don't want to run this thing all the time. I just want it to run every now and then. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to have an energy cell with a lever. So let's see, flux duct. Grab some flux duct. Also, I'm going to take a nap right here because it's dark and I don't want to deal with monsters. Okay, that's cool. I'm actually not sure if I'll need to use water at all around here or not. For the farmland. So what I want to do is on one side I'll have the energy cell, and this will be output to the bottom. It will be activated redstone only with a lever. We'll have the lever just directly on there, and then from the bottom we'll just carry the flux duct. And I just totally realized something is not going to work here, because I need to get the seeds back over here. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to manually do that for right now. This is not going to be a super efficient farm by any means, but I'll be able to upgrade this in the future, so no worries. Okay, so let's get this wand back out. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm totally gonna need more dirt. Yep. So what I'm gonna do real fast is I'm gonna get some more dirt, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I actually placed all the dirt that I got, so everything is ready. One more neat thing about these machines is that you can hit them and you can hit show working area, and it will actually show the area that it will function. So that's cool. One more thing is I actually need to bring this plant sower down, because I totally forgot that you need to place it into the ground for it to function. So let's go ahead and remove everything real fast, and then I just need to place it right down here. Okay, so if I hit show working area, it doesn't work it doesn't have a very big range, but if I do that, it covers all that range, so that's cool. Next thing I want to do is I want to plant some cactus, because we can do the same thing with this plant gatherer here. Hit show working area, and I actually left a row of sand back here, and that's because I want it to also harvest cactus. Cactus should not need to be replanted, so that's pretty fantastic. It should leave the bottom piece alone. So that's what I'm hoping for. The next thing is, I think all I need to do is throw these seeds in here and tell it to get to work. So if I flip the leather there, it should plant the rice. So that is cool. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn it off right now. Let's do that, hide working area. And we'll just wait for this to grow, except for the fact that I want to have some water around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a trench system. 1, 2, 3. So I think what I'm going to do is this. Let's get some water going. And then just use some nifty Minecraft water mechanics to make infinite infinite water. Oh, whoops, I missed. Okay, cool. That should, I'm not sure if that'll be enough. You know what? I'm gonna make another I guess ring of water, and I'm gonna do outside the farmland because I'm not sure if the very like corner here can get anything. So let's do this. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Obviously, I'm going to have to place some sand over here. To prevent it from spilling out, but that's not a problem. Let's get both our buckets here. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up after I get this water trench filled. Unfortunately, I didn't get it as far as I really wanted to, and that's pretty much because I totally forgot all that goes into making a farm. And this farm isn't like even fully automatic, which is kind of sad, but you know, whatever. It'll be semi-automatic. Hopefully I'll get a nice amount of rice soon enough, so then I can make slime, or not slime, but sticky pistons. So yeah, in today's episode I built this farm. It's not fully automatic, which is not ideal, but it shouldn't be too tough to operate. Soon enough I should have quite a bit of this land filled with rice, which will make things go quite a bit quicker. Actually, you know what? And one thing I just thought about is I might have some bones somewhere, and we can speed this up a little bit. Yeah. So before I go, let's do this real fast. What I'm doing is I'm making some bone meal, and hopefully we can grow some stuff here. So let's actually get rid of most of this stuff. Okay, so bone meal. Sorry about the halfway exit here, but okay, so let's see if the plant harvester works. Cool, and I got 9 rice seeds there. So then I can place them back in here, and they should go ahead and start planting at some point soon. Maybe. There they go. And then let's do the same thing again. And then I should have some more bone meal. So this should speed things up just a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, it's not automatic or anything, but... And I'm going to have to do something with this sludge, but that's not really a big problem, to be honest. Rice seeds. Okay, so, yeah. So in today's episode, I made this not fully automatic rice farm. It should be plenty for me, though, especially right now. I'm not going to need a whole lot of sticky pistons, so... Anyways, if you liked today's episode, give it a like. If you enjoy watching automation in modern Minecraft, usually I make things automatic, not like this thing, which is not really automatic at all, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom08, and I will see you next time.